Hey Joe, let's get started with Diablo 4. First, you need to pick the character class you want to be.
I'll try being a druid because they are into nature and magic. That sounds pretty classy to me. This guy is pretty hefty. He looks less like me and a little more like you, Donald.
You are cyberbullying me, Joe. I'm gonna tell an adult about your behavior.
Please don't tell on me. I'd get in trouble for playing video games before finishing my work.
Just finish creating your character so we can get to playing.
Okay, I will play the game as a white hetero male. I want to be careful and not appropriate any other cultures.
It's a game. You can be whatever you want. Nobody knows what you look like in real life.
Well, I named my character Joe Biden, so that may be an issue.
You named your character after yourself. Now people can track you down and find you in real life.
Track me down? If people playing this game can't figure out the address of the White House, then our education system has failed them.
Another abandoned town.
Is he talking about San Francisco or Chicago?
That was a good one, Joe.
That was weird. I was a bear and I killed a bear. Is it kind of like Highlander? Have I taken his power?
You do get some experience from killing the bear. It's kind of like power. The more experience you gain, the stronger you will be.
Soon I will be king of the bears.
Just don't say that at the next Pride Parade, Joe.
So now I am in the basement of some ruins. What happens here?
They typically have a short objective to complete in them. They are also referred to as dungeons.
That sounds creepy. I better be careful. All right, I'm at level 3. Now it says I can be a wolf, and I was just a bear. Being all these different animals makes me feel like I'm at a furry convention.
Are you admitting something, Joe? Are you a furry? I saw you getting pretty chummy with that Easter bunny on the White House lawn.
Well, you couldn't prove I was anyway, because they wear masks all the time. What are these containers doing here laying around?
You smash them and they have random things inside. Sometimes they are traps, so be careful.
Yeah, I don't want to open them. They probably have classified documents in them. It seems like those are found everywhere. Icework cellar, geez, they really push hard on going into basements and cellars. Hopefully young people won't go into people's basements they don't know.
Yeah, sometimes the game can have a creepy feel to it.
I guess that's part of the game.
There are people always asking you to go into cellars and basements. It should probably have a disclaimer on it.
What are these small plants on the ground?
You can harvest items from the plants like herbs to make potions and such.
I don't know about carrying around herb. If you have too much of that on you, the police will lock you up.
I think the police have more important things to do, like preventing the world from being overrun by demons.
Well, that's your opinion. I'm having a hard time surviving out there. I've almost died several times.
You may want to check your stats.
Like my blood pressure, glucose, and cholesterol.
Not your personal health stats. I'm talking about your character's stats.
I think I need a doctor to check this out. Let me call my wife, Dr. Jill.
I don't think she is qualified to interpret this. I think a local gamer would be better. I hear AOC is into gaming. She would probably have the answers you are looking for.
What can this alchemist do for me?
They make potions to help with healing and other stuff. Kind of like a pharmacist or chemist.
Oh yeah, we got my son Hunter a chemistry kit not too long ago. The stuff he makes smells awful.
Have you ever watched Breaking Bad? You may want to check into what he's doing, Joe.
Need to buy it back.
So it says I have to buy a weapon from a vendor to finish this quest?
That is correct, Joe. It should not be too difficult.
Well, that sucks. This will take forever.
It shouldn't take that long, Joe.
I don't want to do the proper background checks, have a 5-day waiting period, and be on a national registry.
This is more of a cash and dash situation.
Wait.
That was pretty easy. Probably like buying a weapon in a red state. Now I can continue my quest. Why does the screen keep pulsing red over and over?
It means you are close to death. I assume your vision pulses red all the time with how close to death you are in real life.
You're not too far behind me in age, Donald. You better watch yourself. Oh no, I died. It is now up to Vice President Kamala Harris to fight back the demons. I have to admit, I'm taking his death pretty hard. Such a short life for a great man.
It will all be okay, Joe. You can revive yourself. You are only permanently dead if you play as a hardcore character.
So you're telling me I could hypothetically be a hardcore bear?
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it in those terms. If you put that on your profile, you may have some interesting DMs.
What's going on here? There are these cocoons everywhere.
You have to open them up and see if there are any villagers inside. Kind of like the movie Cocoon with those alien pods.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll find Wilfred Brimley nearby one of these cocoons and finally find a cure for diabetes.
The only cure Wilfred Brimley needed was for being too awesome.
Donald, I was looking at the map and saw this thing called region progress. What does this mean?
Region progress helps you track your total renown earned. It is kind of like your approval rating in the region.
It says I am at 95%. That's pretty high.
Joe, that is not a percent. That number is your total region points. It is out of 500 points, so you would be more like at 19%, which would really suck.
Ah, yes, an icy dungeon. The end game, if you will. It's cold enough down here to keep ice cream. Maybe we will hit the mother lode.
I would not get your hopes up, Joe. I know with a company called Blizzard, it would make sense to have ice cream in the game, but you may be disappointed.
This chest will make my day. What? No ice cream? Talk about a letdown. I'm quitting for now after this disappointment.
Besides the missing ice cream, did you like the game overall?
Yeah, it was interesting. There were a lot of cool features. I guess I am a little more old-fashioned and would rather do things in real life instead of in a game.
I can agree. I bet dressing up as a furry is more satisfying in real life.
The furry community has grown. Since they were accustomed to already wearing masks, they fared pretty well during COVID. But I personally wouldn't know anything about that.